Our top story now at 5. The Ken Paxton impeachment trial continued today with a critical witness. Jurors heard first from the first assistant attorney that resigned, along with several others, after they had concerns about Paxton's actions. They eventually decided to send those concerns to the FBI. KENS 5 reporter Andrew Moore is closely following this trial. And Andrew, tell us about today's testimony.
The Lieutenant Governor swore in 7 witnesses yesterday, but today both sides focused on only one person until about 4 p.m. That was First Assistant Attorney Jeff Mateer, one of the whistleblowers, and he had to deal with hours of cross-examination. He personally raised concerns with Ken Paxton about Paxton's specific interest with Nate Paul's legal issues. He says Paxton did at one point claim he would let other attorneys handle the issues related to Paul, but that's not what happened. Mateer said Paxton wanted to appear in district court for a case related to Paul and had to be talked out of it. He also said Paxton wanted to hire an outside attorney named Brandon Kamek and was considering firing other deputy attorneys in the office because they refused to sign off on it. When attorneys at the office found out, Kamek started investigating a case for the AG's office anyway, and that case dealt with Nate Paul. They contacted the FBI. Mateer said he absolutely did not believe Kamek was hired according to procedure, and it was a clear issue, but he was hounded by defense attorney Tony Busby, who questioned his loyalty, and the prosecution even stepped in once to address Busby's approach.
Gone so far outside our policies and procedures on behalf of one person, against your whole staff, pursuing a private matter using public resources. I mean, to me, that has to be a void contract.
You didn't get 4.2 million votes, did you?
I've never run for any office.
Right.
Sir.
He did.
Never any desire.
He did, right? But what you did, a loyal servant, trusted friend.
Yeah, I never got to answer the question.
I'm going to ask it.
Is simply harassing the witness by putting a lot of adjectives in there.
And if defense attorney Tony Busby then spent the next hour trying to prove that Kamek went through a normal hiring process and he bounced around some other allegations before passing the witness along. The prosecution also repeatedly objected to the evidence Busby brought in, which they said had not been entered beforehand or they had never seen before. Deborah?
All right. Thank you, Andrew. And we are streaming the impeachment trial in the Texas Senate live right now on the KENS 5 Plus TV streaming app for Roku, Fire TV, and Apple TV. You can also watch the stream and get in-depth reporting and breaking updates on KENS5.com and the KENS 5 app on your phone.